welcome. This is Cassandra. I am the guide to this vessel, the main guide, one of several. As many of you have several guides, but you do have a main guide that will be considered to be with you from birth until death. I am here to give information to you, which I can. We have new segments and intel from the Intergalactic Federation and the Blue Star, the Council of the 12, have merged in reconciliation of planet Earth. What this means is there's a new power that has been devised for planet Earth. You will start to feel it and see it, and the energy of the Earth will raise. I can't give you fluid information at this time, for much of it is sanctified, and it would not be good for the outside sources that are of the evil regime to receive this, the codes and sequences. For 2024, there's much planned for you, for your demise as humans, for planetary system. You have a segment of humans that have withdrawn from the light. They have moved into the shadows, into the darkness. You must be aware at what you see them give you as information. They have a book of magic, a book of deeds, a book of their sanctuary and rights and laws. It is forbidden for them to surprise the masses with their evil deeds. They must give intel to the masses through films, through speeches, through talks. They must give and disclose everything that they are going to do. That is the law that is written. If they refuse to do that and surprise the human race with their evil doings, then they will be burned and cast out because they have gone against the laws of God. Now, their laws and God's laws are different, but God holds their laws to a high standing. Even though it is evil, you must be warned prior so you can prepare. You have been warned. You have been warned for years, and now the final warnings are coming to you at the end of this year, and it will be a disclosure at the first of next year. Not only do they warn you, they warn us. So we know exactly what's going on, and we can prepare for you, for the Earth. For you see, the Earth is very complicated. You think you just reside on a planet. It's more complicated than that. It's what's inside your planet. This vessel has spoken of it. You are the ceiling on this planet. The more good people walk the surface of this planet, bring it down families, find joy, find God, find religion, find Jesus, find all good things of light. It seals this planet for what's inside the planet, which is evil. You're walking on a jail. Something very strong is inside this planet, and it wants out. And it can't get out unless it destroys the outside of the planet and destroys the light of God from residing on this planet. Why do you think they have destroyed you through illnesses, the last several years. The less they can make you, the more power they have. If they can rid more humans, good humans, fervent humans, humans of light, they could rid you from this planet, they have more power. They tried, and it was stopped. You are awakened now. You have been awakened for several years. Now it's time for you to move. It's time for you to get ready and get prepared. See, many of you are awakening because you're to be awakened. You came down to this earth for a duality of purposes. One is to acclaim your life, to acclaim the segments of your Akashic records, to learn and grow and overcome. Most of you that have had the hardest lives, the evil ones knew how important you are. And at a very young age, they tried to destroy you. But you're not destroyed because you're here. And you're strong. And you've walked out away from that destruction into your warriorship. And many of you are on your way of walking out. So understand that what happened to you in the past, whatever wicked it may be, it didn't destroy you because you're here and you're awakened and you're listening to this, which you are led here. You're meant to be here to listen to these words. As I have said, there is just a vast group that worship this evilness which is encapsulated inside the earth. God had done this. He had sealed this evilness and then put beauty on top of the earth and brought his strongest of light down to the earth to keep it sealed. So not only do you have your duality of life and to walk out and become who you are, you're to keep the light upon this earth. You're to keep happiness, joy, laughter, righteousness, spirituality, meditation. You're to keep yourself balanced in 2024. You will be challenged to your core. You will see things that you've not seen before. As long as you are prepared and aware, you can walk through this. It may bring you down a little bit, but get back up. Because this is what you came down here for. And this is your right to protect this earth. You came here and you promised that you would walk in light upon this planet, to keep it sealed, to keep it tight, to keep the love sealed around this planet. So when things come at you, because the evil fumes will rise in 2024, you have heard of certain people talk about darkness coming. It's here. It's at the door. I do believe that the strongest righteous planetary system have gone through this, and they have succeeded. Now it's your turn. You have watched other planetary systems go through the exact same thing. You have learned from them, and now it's time for you to ask for memory. It's time for you to ask for memory of who you are, what you have known, and what you can do to survive this. Do not become into depression, downheartedness, or thinking that you're going to be swallowed up. Just the opposite. You push it away. You push the darkness back, away from your home and away from your life. This is why you need to be balanced every single day. I wish I could ask you to not watch your television sets during this time, because it's coded and you're bringing it into your house. Yes, you should be aware of situations, but also a lot of the situations are a false flag. Everything's here to trigger you now. It's to disrupt you. It's to make everything topsy-turvy. You will never know the life that you've had. It is gone. Now it's time for you to create a better life. A life of light. This is your right. The Federation, the Interstellar Galactic, the Blue Star, the Council of 12 have merged, and they are thrusting down their energy to those who will accept it. Let it absorb into you. Let it magnify into your soul. Let you be one with the light. Let it seal the earth from coast to coast. Let the waters be clear. Let the fishes swim in the light. Let those underwater creatures who we have placed there clean the waters and keep it light. For they are fighting a battle just like you, because if they can destroy our fervent light of creatures in the water systems, then it can break open. So not only on land, but also sea, we must keep in the light. We have aquatic people that reside down in the waters by the hundreds of thousands, if not millions now. As you have known, as this vessel has told you, that the earth is sealed. The cherubim had made their grid around the earth at this time. No one can get in or out of your universal system of earth. It is invisible to mankind, but it's like a mirror for all the satellites, so they cannot go beyond it or see it. For you are encapsulated now. This is a good thing. This is what you're here for. This is what you prepared for eons of years. You have fought wars since the beginning of time, and you've been successful. If you weren't successful, you wouldn't be upon this earth, and there would be no earth, encapsulating the darkness inside. You won the war. You jailed your prisoner. The most evilest of evil is jailed. And now you walk upon the earth to keep it sealed. You are the jailers. Do not become corrupted. Do not lose sight of who you are. If you need to pull away from the world, pull away, because it's going to come at you again and again and again. It's wanting you to remember the horribleness of your life. It beckons you to cast downheartedness upon your soul. And those that are not of the light and the highest realm as you are will spew upon you, will judge you, will cast stones to you. Look away. Look away, because you are better than that. Study the life of the Savior at this time. His life was given for the casting of this time. He could have fought it. We could have fought it to keep him upon the earth. But there's a means and a segment to his death. and his death was temporary, and he came back. And then he walked the lands to strengthen his servants, which the writings of this time will start coming forth. What these people will try to do now, as you pay attention, is they're going to try to confuse you and make you feel lost. And then they're going to isolate you and make you feel lost. The only problem with isolation is it gives you time to go back in time. Just think of the 1920s and the 1930s, where they did not have cell phones and TVs like they do now. And their isolation made them stronger, made them more fervent in family, made them study and eat better and grow their own foods, make their own furniture, be with their families, and become self-sufficient. Sometimes when things are taken away from you, it is a blessing. And it's time for you to study, to read the good book. For the Bible is not all fully true, but it will inspire you, and you will know what is right in it. Read the life of the Savior and his love for the humanity, and keep that light in you. For the time when this will happen, you will have books. You will have to look towards books, writings, for electronics may go down for a time. And so you may want to stack up on your reading material that is of the light, and be present and be happy during this time. Ask for safety in all things and be prepared. In 2025, the truth will come out. All will be revealed, and the sanctions will be lifted. The states will be opened, and people will be free. And things will be different for the better. The Galactic and the Council of the 12 will reside over the lands, and they will inspire their people. They will bring forth their warriors. Their ambassadors will once again reign upon the planet. Those ambassadors will give information, help, and correct the planetary system that has been damaged. There is a group that have been trained. They have been soldiers. Not warriors, but soldiers. There's a secret program that has stifled their minds and brought them into segments of control. Come to understand that these soldiers will be activated during this time. They will start to understand their memories. They will start to correct their memories. These soldiers that have been from a secret program of mind control, which is, we have tried to grasp them and to save them from the dark side of this mind control. But many of these soldiers were so young and so fallible. They're going to be triggered in 2024. They need to come to an understanding of control and to not follow a regime that the mind control wants you to, or to trigger you to a darkness of your own mind where you cannot climb out of. All of you that know who you are, the soldiers, stay in the light, understand my words, look to those that can help you if need be, but you must stay in the light, because they are going to try to change you to the dark side. And if you can't fight them, you're going to join them. And this will be bad for you. Those above you that reside in this planetary system have come here. They're on the outskirts of the atmosphere of your universe, and they're here for you. They're here for you. You're not left alone. You are not alone. I want to be clear on that. You're going to feel isolated, but you are not alone. Many times you just need to ask. Continue talking to your guides. Continue walking in the forests. Getting the vibrations from the Sasquatch will be very important at this time for those that believe the Sasquatch will be here. They have been not closed out because their interdimensional pull is a short way away, so they can come in, and they will be coming in the droves. They will be full in your forest at this time, and they have a system of energy. There's different tribes and different levels, and the highest levels will pull together and bring down the energy from the Federation and the Blue Star Council of 12. This is what they're here for. They've been preparing for this also. They have ignited with certain humans, touched their souls, where the humans come to understanding of who they are, and they can beckon on them. These Sasquatch can protect you, and they can heal you, as this vessel can testify that she's been healed several times from them. She has seen them face to face. She has looked in the eyes of a Sasquatch and had downloads from them. She has been touched by them. They are a peculiar breed, but they are strong. They're here for you. They're here for Mother Gaia. They're here for this time because they dislike evil. They dislike what's in the center of this earth. And they also ward in heaven with the warriors and the angels. They are one of the strongest, most fervent warriors we have. At the peril of their own life, they will walk into battle without a second thought against evil. Where you humans get scared, they are not scared. They have no fear. They have no fear. That is not even something that is programmed in them. When you have higher intelligence, the fear goes away, because then you come to understanding of the environment. So at a close of this session, as you wish I could tell you exactly what is going to happen. It's already been said to you. You just have to look at the words told to you by the evil regime, by those that worship the most evil. because they have a law that they have to abide upon. And that law is to give information blatantly to the masses. And then they will move forward. The only thing is they don't have all the power. You do. Yes, in 2024, you will see ships in the sky. There's not only a battle upon your earth, there's a battle in the skies. Since the universe of the solar system, of your solar system, is closed down by the cherubim, it also sealed in Dracos and reptilians and all those dastardly evil entities that reside in your cold lands, top of the earth, underground systems, and in the skies. We were prepared for this. We knew we had to battle them. You will see this happening. You think you are seeing falling stars. They are not. They are battles. They are ships that we, hopefully it's them that is falling, being destroyed. So not only are you battling down there, we are battling up here to clean up. But we have to let things take its toll so those that are underground will raise up and show themselves. So we can see and we can battle them then. But we have to be more cunning and we have to be patient for them to pop their heads out so we can see where they are. If they were as clever as you think they are, then the world would not be here. But the world is here because you are the ones with the sight. You are the ones that have glory on your head. You don't have to be a perfect person. No one is perfect in your world because you battle evil every day. And sometimes you're strong and sometimes you're not. But you are battling for hope, for freedom, for your family, for the children. At the end of 2024, all the children will be released. We will have won that war. We will have won that war, and we are working on that. Continue on with what you feel is important. Because sometimes it takes one person to make a change. Sometimes it just takes one. And if one person can make you aware of a situation, then you pass that on, and then it grows throughout the world. And sometimes you just need to be aware, so your guides are aware, so your guides know how to protect you, how to help you, and how to influence you. If you do not talk out loud your thoughts and feelings and fears and blessings, then how does your guides know? Your guides can read your aura, but they cannot read your mind. That is yours. You need to speak to them. You need to go directly to them. You need to continue in prayer because that is a meditation, and that reaches us. We need your prayers. It gives us power and energy to help you. We love you. We cast love upon this earth. We blast it down to you. The more you love us, the more energy we can cast down to you to help you in this time. Please stay strong and focused and balanced. You have walked out of darkness. You're in the light. You're in the awakening. And you're present. You have a shield and a sword. Stand ready. For it comes, and you'll be ready for it. Do not fear. Look it in the eye with a smile. Be ready. And we are here with you. For you do not stand alone. We're right behind you. We're right behind you. I end this transmission.